one way to dig deeper inside of a scale is to experiment with organizing the notes in different ways so you can come up with different sequences and patterns. Fiddle tunes are great examples of this. There are many fiddle tunes, Blackberry Blossom for instance, that heavily feature consistent patterns. But sometimes it helps to just kind of take a step away from a tune and just look at the pattern itself and kind of, you know, rearrange things in every possible way you can think of. For now, I'm just going to show you a handful of different ways you can organize the G major scale. But as always, I would love for you to kind of come up with your own patterns and sequences too. And please send them my way. If you come up with something, I'd love to see what you've been working on. And as I've said before, that's, to me, 50% of the learning process is coming up with your own exercises and patterns based on the concept that you're learning, rather than just me showing you a bunch of patterns. But to give you some examples, we're going to start with broken thirds in the key of G. So what I mean by that is we're going to be using third intervals all within G major. So we're going to build a third on top of the root. We have our open G. And so what's a third away from G? Well, that's B natural. So here's a broken third. And I say broken because we're not playing them together as double stops. We're playing them separately. That's a third. And now we're going to go do the same thing starting on the next consecutive note of the scale, which would be A. And we're going to build a third on top of that. Now, you're going to notice these types of thirds we're playing are different from one another. The first third, that interval is a major third, right? Because we have two whole steps. Now, if we want to build a third on A, but stay within the key of G major, we're going to get a minor third, which is a whole step and then a half step. Right? If we were to do another major third on top of A, now we've left the key of G major. So if you're kind of trying to figure out what quality of third you need to stack on top of your current note, you can always just go back to playing the scale and that'll show you. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So right? Now we're going to keep going. Let's keep going up another octave. Great. Now we can do the same thing descending. So we're going to start on G, go up a third, and then go down to the next note of the scale.